Okay, so I am doing the lasagna gardening method to fill a container for my tomato plants and maybe other plants if they decide to pop up. So far we have like 12 tomato plants and that's it. And a bunch of flowers, but they're staying inside. And I'm about to finish up. I'm going to put water onto these coconut core noodle oodle things and it's going to be really fun. I'm also cutting up newspaper and cardboard to do the basic compost section of the lasagna garden. So what you do is you get a container. I'm using a dish drain that came to me and is not complete with a basket, so they sent me another one, so I have this. And it's perfect because there's a plug in there that you unplug. The water is going to drain perfectly on this little spout that I can move. It's got handles. It even has ridges in there, which means nothing to plants, but whatever, it's good. I mean, it'll keep the bottom from being completely packed. I have cut up some cardboard and a bunch of newspaper and I've put that in here to start decomposing. And then I'm going to add these with water, turn into a giant mass of dirt. It's actually coconut core, it's not dirt. One puck is 1/5 of a cup of soil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11, so that's like 2 cups of dirt. I'm going to sprinkle that over. Another thing that we're doing is composting now. I went and I dumped out all the ashes from my ash bucket, kept a few, and then we're starting our compost, which is amazing. So I'm going to pour this in there too. It's mainly coffee grounds, so that's like the best compost you can do, nitrogen wise. Here is what happens when you put these in water. It's actually a lot of fun. I use these to fill in dirt in all my little potted plants. It's really cheap. I got 100 of them for 14 bucks maybe on the Amazon. It's a lot more convenient than dirt if you live in a small space. Apartment per se. So much fun. Oh, we got a tall one. Yes, I know. Looks like a bunch of turds. Or worm casings. Look, it's still growing. Oh. Or like when you take the paper wrapper off a straw and then you shrink it up and then you put water on it and it expands. You know, things you did as a child in social settings. So this is going to be the start. I'll probably add more dirt later, but I just want to get this thing over here started. Because once I get it packed full with enough composted material, I can start just planting straight into the newspaper. I'll spend a few days on it. I might even go dig up some dirt somewhere that's got worms in it to help with the process, but I may not do that at the same time. I don't know if I want worms living in my pot. You know what I'm saying? Do it one more good shot of water and see how much it grows. It's almost like shredded wheat. And the coconut core is really good for water retention, and it's a very healthy material. Oh look. And it's organic, so it's going to help break down the other stuff. The other thing that would be very beneficial here would be a microbe, sprinkling of microbes that you can also get off Amazon. I've done that before too, and it's very good. You can buy beneficial microbes for dirt at the Amazon or at a garden supply place. And it contains like microscopic little bugs that you pour on the dirt, and they start eating it and breaking stuff down. So actually, container gardening is a little bit different than all outside gardening. I feel like if you just keep bugs in your container, it'd be like ants in a farm, whatever. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to dump this into that. I'm actually going to stop the video now. Okay. Okay. We have, first of all, I want to share the fire. There's the child, there's the fire. Very nice fire today. Now, alright, I've got all of the coconut core poured in there. Then I took another couple pieces of little cardboard and cut it up and put it on top. Now I'm going to pour this into the thing. And then we're going outside with it. I might actually layer another thing of newspaper on top. This is probably not the thing to do indoors on a carpeted thing. Okay, pretty good. Okay, so now all we gotta do, we're gonna put water on this outside. And I'll probably add another layer of newspaper. Yes, I will, because you're supposed to layer it like lasagna in a sort of way. I did it more of a salad bar situation because I want it to break down faster. When you do it in a layer, it takes a while, I discovered, and it takes more material. If you do it this way, it's going to fall down and condense, but you can add stuff to it as you go, and it's fine. It doesn't have to be all the way to the tip top if you're planting little seedlings. As they grow, you can add more stuff through the season. Pretty good little deal. Okay. Very full. I'm gonna start filling it up with water. Works just fine. And leave it sit outside in the sunshine and it'll start breaking down. Probably add some more coconut core later in a week. Again, you can just put your plant, you can cut a hole in the top of the newspaper and take your plant that has got its dirt around it already and just plant it straight into this and it'll work. It's actually beneficial to do it that way.